603, we welcome Casey Burks. She's followed by number 604, Nicole.
All right, guys, so I just got finished doing my yoga. I'm about to use the massage gun on me. I'm going to try out 3 different attachments today. I've used this one and this one before. I'm going to start with this one on my neck. And then I'm going to try to get my back with the ball by putting the ball on and laying the gun down and kind of trying to roll over it because this thing is heavy and it's hard to get your back. And then I'm going to use the flat one for my legs. I know when it came with instructions, it said to use this one for this and this one for this, but I just use what feels good. So I'm going to do this for a couple of minutes. Then I really don't have plans to do anything else the rest of the day. So what I'm thinking about doing is going ahead, taking my shower, doing my fascial therapy because I like to do it after the shower when I'm kind of warm, and show you all my fascial therapy stuff or fascial tools. And yeah, just kind of relax the rest of the day. I haven't had 2 days in a row like this in so long that I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, let me just kind of show you. So I kind of use just the lowest setting, and I'll go over my neck to start with and just kind of back through my traps. Ugh. You wouldn't believe me, but it really does make a world of difference. I really did want to go get a massage today, but I just don't feel like getting out. Like, I've been traveling and doing all this stuff so much, like, I just want to chill. So, I even looked at having someone come to my house, but then I was like, no, I don't really want some stranger in my house. Even if it's just to massage me. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of minutes and then I'll switch to the other ones. I'll let you know how it goes in the end. That feels so much better. I'm telling you, that attachment's a really good attachment. It's like trying to get a certain spot. Alright guys, I'm gonna do some of this, watch some more YouTube, and I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, so I'm about to do some fascial massaging on myself and thought I would show you what all I use. So I have like the whole kit of this stuff because I really believe in it. I have used it not just on myself but on clients. I'll be honest, I only got super consistent with it the past month. I've used it kind of on and off throughout the years, but I first started doing this in 2017. And I started doing it again, like I said, a month ago, and I could just tell such a huge difference in my body. So I went ahead and invested in some more of these. So I originally had this short one, and then I have what they call the nuggets. Where is it? Yeah. So this is the original nugget, and then this tiny one, which you can use on your face if you would like. But it's great to get in smaller places. This one's if you got like a real bad knot, you can really get in there and get it out. And then I invested in like a whole other kit. So I got this bag. It came with some gel and stuff, but like massage gel, but I'm not using that, which came with another nugget. Obviously they upgraded. I got another little small tool here. It came with not only a big wand, but also one that's got little tiny ones on there. And it also came with 2 attachments so you can get to your back. So, like if I wanted to attach this on right here and get to my back, I could. So there we go. So, today, I'm going to be using just 2. So I'm just going to be using the bigger one and the shorter one. I've already ran the massage gun over my shoulders, and I had Ryan run it over my back. So I don't necessarily need my back done anymore. But I am going to run this over my legs and probably hit my shoulders again with it just for a minute. So what I do is I set a timer for 5 minutes. I do 5 minutes on one leg, 5 minutes on another leg. And I literally hit the top for 2.5 minutes and the bottom for 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna set you guys down here. Now I have boy shorts on, so I'm not like just completely in my underwear, but I have boy shorts on so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've been using for a while, I'm almost out of this this massage. I think I've showed this to you guys before. You can't really tell. Okay, it's by New York Biology. It's anti-cellulite massage oil. Honestly, I just got it because it had eucalyptus in it. That's the only reason. But I'm almost out, and I'm going to switch to some magnesium oil that I got from my sponsor, Zhao. And yeah, so it's got very little left in it, so I'll probably use it up today. So, again, man, I don't have, the timer's on my phone. I'm using my phone. It's fine. So, you want to make sure you have a generous amount. Like, really coat the part that you're doing. So, I'm just going to roll with it. And you only want to go in up and down, so I'll use the timer on this. So we'll start right here, here. So you only want to go up and down or side to side, never in like some sort of circular motion. You always want to stay in like one plane. So if you're going at an angle, you stay in that direction. So side to side. And up and down. And I'm just going to do this leg and then be finished because this video would run very long. So just make sure I get everywhere with it. I've actually shown this before on one of my past videos. This just isn't something I've been consistent with, and I'm trying to be consistent 3 days out of the week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, like something to where I'm at least consistent 2 to 3 days out the week. This week, I may only get 2 days in since I am going to be traveling. But 2 days is better than no days. So again, the top part and just the side part of my leg for 2.5 minutes. And I'm going to switch to the bottom part. And that oil is already soaked in. So I can tell by the time I go to the bottom part, I am going to need more oil. So I've got 30 more seconds left. And then we're going to switch. And again, this is Ashley Black Fascial Blaster. Regardless of whether or not you believe in this, whoa, sorry guys. I just do what I feel works. And if I'm able to tell a difference in something when I use it, then I'm going to continue to do it. So now I'm going to get my hamstring and part of my glute area. So again, I'm going to use a generous amount of oil. Rub that all on. Make sure you get coated. And then here we go. So we got 2.5 minutes left. Kind of gets stuck sometimes. So if you want to get that glute hamstring tie-in, right here is the way to go. And then you can lean forward and really work on that hamstring. So Ashley Black's whole method is that, whoa, it's coming a storm out here, is that cellulite is caused by tight fascia, which is true. That is true. But I also believe that tight fascia causes, like, the body in general to be tight. So if your fascia is tight, your muscles are going to be tight, tendons are going to be tight, all this other stuff is going to be tight. And in my line of work and, you know, what I do for a living and competing and whatnot, I've really not been taking care of myself the way that I should. Yes, I eat right and all that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about like muscular skeletal work. I have not done a good job at all. And I'm just trying to change that. I've got about 30 seconds left. And all right, guys. So that's about it. one leg done. I've got the other one to go. And then I am going to use the smaller one just to kind of roll over my shoulders a bit and up through my trap area, since that's where I've been having some issues. I'm also going to get my forearms a little bit today, just because I have tennis elbow in this arm, golfer's elbow in this one. The tennis elbow is finally getting better after, I feel like it's been like 6 months, which I really think it has been. And what's the guy's name? The chiropractor. So my chiropractor like did some fascial stretching, and it really helps my elbow. So I'm going to go over my shoulder. I'm going to do my other leg, go over my shoulders and my trap area, and then just go on my forearms. These, like all of this is only going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to do 5 minutes on the other leg, and that's going to be my fascial work for today. I may grab the massage gun again in a little bit and just kind of go over myself once more. I did do my legs in a little bit before I got started. So, you know, just kind of insight on what I plan on continuing in this off season, to just do whatever I can to help me advance and gain another level. So I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday, July 27th. And I'm trying this, it's not midweek, but week during the week vlog, which I'm not that great at, but I thought I would try to do, we're gonna try again to do a full day of eating. So right now I am having my coffee. Can you see that? It's dark in here. My coffee with just a little bit of creamer in it, and 1 scoop of protein coffee. It gets so like foamy when I put the protein powder in it. So I'm about to start getting ready for my day. I've got pretty much a full day of clients, so it's gonna be a busy day back at work. But finally, the past like 2 nights, I've gotten some good sleep. I woke up earlier than I would have liked to have today, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys like my supplements that I'm taking to help get my hormones kind of like back on track. And because whenever I compete and I start getting to a lower body fat percentage, I do lose my period. So I haven't had my period since May, either April or May. So it's been 3 or 4 months. So yeah. So I'm gonna kind of go through like a flexible, intuitive, semi-intuitive full day of eating for you guys, so you can kind of see what I'm doing just this week. And then I will probably get on some sort of steady plan starting next week. So anyway, yeah, so let me show you my supplements. So you have probably seen some of these before, but some you haven't. These are my prescriptions for my bacteria infection. That is doxycycline and spirulactone. So I'll set that over there. So I am taking MAG glycinate 450, and that just helps with better processing of fats and carbohydrates. This isn't anything new. I've been continuing to take it. Super papaya enzymes. You see all this stuff on TikTok about papaya. Look, I've been taking this for years, so TikTok ain't got nothing on me. Hair Fluence by Zhao. I heard someone do this on their TikTok the other day and called it Zhao. It's not Zhao, it's Zhao. Zhao. K3D2 for heart health. Evening Primrose for hormone support, milk thistle for liver support, elder immune. I love their elder immune syrup and berries, but I stopped taking it just because it was higher in carbohydrates and sugars and stuff. So back taking this again. Eradicate, just to help my estrogen levels not get out of control, because when you're coming off of a contest prep, sorry, my alarm went off and cut that off. So when you're coming off a contest prep and you haven't had a period, more than likely your estrogen levels have stopped. The evening primrose helps it get back to a level state, but it can also spike dramatically. So I like to take Eradicate to kind of like balance both of those out. This is just a multi-mineral. I'm just taking this to kind of like flush my system. Thyroid support, you guys have seen that before. I continue to take it. Turmeric, joint support. Resveratrol for just to help the immune system, and then I start taking my fish oil again. This back here is a diuretic I had gotten, thinking that I might take that for the show, but once I got put on the spironolactone, I don't even need that. You can see it's still even sealed up. And GDA Max, I had got it for the last couple of weeks of the show. I probably won't start taking this again until sometime next year when I'm back on contest prep. And then back here, I just have colloid silver, which I haven't really been consistent with. I'll probably try to start getting consistent with it again next week. But that's the supplements that I'm on right now. Oh, one more thing. I do take liver and organ support. I just think it's good to keep that healthy, and at night I have started taking Natural Calm. So there you go. Alright, so sorry for the terrible lighting. It is just what we're working with right now. I got a new gallon jug because mine was like, it was just a mess. And last night Ryan went to the grocery store and picked up a couple of things, and he picks up all these, like, I don't know, these knick-knack things that he wants to try, especially when I'm in off season. He'll get me all this stuff. But last night he got me this little parfait, and it upset my stomach so bad. I went back and looked in the ingredients, and it had eggs in it. Ugh, I knew as soon, like, as I finished eating it, like 10 minutes after I ate it, my stomach was, oh, it hurt so bad. So anyway, he picks up these little things like this. This. He's like, oh, you could try this or this. He's like such a little snacker. Like, I'm not a big snack person. Like, he's always going and grabbing something. Like, I'm not. Like, I'll eat and that's it. All right, so I'm having my Opti Greens and Opti Reds. Zhao is still out of their deep greens. I promise you that is the best green supplement I've ever had. Now, it's not flavored, but you can put like a little water flavor pack in it. And the Beet Complete acts like the reds because it's got more than beets in it. But they're having like, what is it called? Supply issues. So they haven't had their deep greens for like 2 or 3 months now. Which I contacted Bridger, who is my contact there. And I'm like, yo, when is this coming? And she was like, it's in the works. And I was like, when are you guys getting a multivitamin? Like, you have all this other stuff and you don't have a multivitamin. Like, we need a multivitamin. So for those of you that don't know, I am a sponsored athlete by them. I don't get paid, but I do get free supplements. And I do have a code for 20% off, and their products are already super affordable. Everything's made in the USA, out of Utah, and their products are really good, high quality. Like, I started using their products way before I got sponsored, and it was actually by accident. Like, I had always used their hair fluents. I'd been using their hair fluents since 2016, and then I started wanting to try to use a collagen, and I saw this collagen. I didn't recognize the name or anything like that. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just looking at the ingredients, looking at everything on the back. Like, I really try to do my research on supplements before, like, I buy one. And so I went with, you know, Jow. And then I was like, hold on, why does this name look familiar? And I went to take my hair fluence one day and noticed the same company. And I started using more and more and more of their products. And then finally, I just reached out and contacted them and said, hey, look, like, I love your products. I would love to be one of your athletes. I recommend your products to my clients already. Like, you know, let's do something here. And so that's what we do. I also help them get into Nutrition Factories, which Nutrition Factory is, let me pull this up. Nutrition Factory is a very well-known supplement company all throughout, like, Middle Tennessee and the Nashville area. And I had met one of the, it's a franchise, so I had met the guy who started the franchise, and then I also had met, like, in Hendersonville, that owner, who's super awesome, by the way. If you're in the Nashville area, Carrie Maggot with Hendersonville Nutrition Factory, he will absolutely make sure that you're taken care of. So I helped them get in that, and yeah, I've sent them several clients. A ton of my clients buy their products. I truly, look, I'm not one to promote a bunch of bullshit or anything like that, but I truly believe in their products, and if I recommend them to my clients, it's something I would recommend to my family, something I would recommend to you guys. It's not just a bunch of shit, just to be honest with you, because a lot of products out there are just going to fill you with a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit, and what's in here is what is in here. There's no, like, proprietary blends or bullshit like that. Like, the ingredients are the ingredients. So I had stopped taking my collagen because it was just extra this and extra that. But I always make sure that I start taking it again as soon as I am done with my contest prep. Same goes for the fish oil and all the other stuff. Now, all the other stuff I will only take until I'm done with it. So, like the evening primrose, I'll only take it until I finish the bottle. That's not something that I continue, like, throughout my off season. I just do it as soon as I'm done with prep, and then I'm done with it. It's really just to help me get back to a healthy level and a healthy state and feel good. So, down the hatch. And that's my reds and greens. I wasn't big on reds and greens for the longest time. And then finally I was like, I'm hearing all this stuff about it, blah, blah, blah. And I tried Jow's first, which, if they were in stock, I would still have them. That's the only frustrating thing, is that they are a small company, and they are a small company. So once they're out of something, they're kind of out of something. Oh, they did just get in some Walmarts. So when you go to the pharmacy in the supplement section, you'll see them. The only thing is that I don't know what they're selling for at Walmart, but I do know online that you can get 20% off with my discount code, and you can't use that discount code in Walmart. So, anyway, I'm gonna fix breakfast and I'll show that for you guys. Like I said, this is gonna be kind of a plan, kind of an intuitive day of eating. Like, if I want something, I'll have it. Like last night, I had planned on just eating a salad, but instead Ryan wanted sushi, so I got some sushi, and then he got me that little parfait thing. So then I had it. So when I'm in my off season, starting next week, like I said, I will start following a plan, but I don't deny myself anything. If I want it, I have it. So I'm gonna fix breakfast. I'm really wanting a bagel this morning, so that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a bagel. I'm gonna have some sliced deli meat, which I hardly have sliced deli meat, but I want like a bagel sandwich. And he got me some Just Egg. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. That may be something I just have on the weekends. And a bowl of fruit. So I'll be back in just a minute. So here is my first meal. I've got a blueberry Linder's bagel. That's some sugar-free syrup and a little bit of cherry jelly. Some slices of turkey and ham that I just kind of put in the pan for a quick little fry. Now that's 8 slices. So that's my bowl of fruit and my protein coffee. So there we go. I'm probably not going to be having like 8 meals today. That's why I'm eating like so many slices. Plus these are like super thin. Look how thin these slices are. Like, so thin. So a little insight on my day, you guys. It's almost 8:30 and I'm waiting on a FaceTime client. So I do teach FaceTime sessions. Most of those clients work out at home. And yeah, I currently have 4 clients that are via FaceTime. I have her Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8:30. Then I have a boot camp class at 9. At 9:20, I have another FaceTime client. At 9:40, another FaceTime client. At 10 a.m., another FaceTime client. All my FaceTime clients are pretty much booked in the morning. I have one client that I just do like a 10-minute conditioning with usually later in the afternoon. She's also a Bikini Pro client of mine. We just do like some band conditioning work, and that's that. But my first time slots are filled with that. However, I do have to be at the gym by 9. So most of my sessions are like 20 minutes, so that gives me enough time to finish with her, get to the gym, get my boot camp class started, open up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Then I usually have a little break from like 11 to 12 where I do my stuff. From 12 to 1, I usually have clients in that spot. And then I usually have a break until about 2:45 or 3 o'clock. And then from that point forward, I have clients packed in every 30 minutes up until almost 7 o'clock. So that's pretty much what my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday looks like. Friday's a little different. I try not to schedule clients on Friday until later in the morning. That way I have enough time to kind of sleep in. This Friday, however, I won't be working because I will be heading to Chattanooga. And then Saturday, I have a yoga class that I teach, or not a yoga, health and wellness class that I teach in Gallatin. That is from like 9 to 9:45. That gives me enough time to get back to the gym. And then I start with clients again from 10 till about 1 o'clock. I try to finish my day on Saturdays at 1. That way I have enough time to do anything that I want to do. Because, you know, during the week, I'm pretty much going for almost 10 hours out the day. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what my schedule's looking like. I just got a text message from Kate, my first client of the day. So I'll touch base with you guys in just a bit. Hey guys, so once again, I have failed at doing a vlog throughout the week. I am gonna try to get the rest of my full day of eating. I've been having the same breakfast. So I had breakfast, so my next couple of meals should be the same as kind of or similar to what I've been doing all week. So yeah, I'm in my studio right now. This is actually mine. I've had it since 2018, but I will be letting it go in September. I split the rent or the space with a very nice gentleman who teaches Mudu Kwan, and I'm just not in this space enough anymore. I don't utilize it for anything, and I'm pretty much paying $300 a month for a storage unit. I've gotten rid of any big pieces of equipment that I had. This area used to look a lot different. So there used to be 2 rooms right here, and it used to just be this space from like this light switch over was the large area. There was like a sink and everything right over here. And I had some big workout equipment in here. I had one of those big multifunctional pieces of equipment. I also, in those 2 rooms, like I had that room dedicated for squats. That room, I had another piece of multifunctional equipment in it. But I sold those just because I've been in the gym, and the area that I'm in, it's not the best area, but it's not the worst. So I just decided that it was time for me to let this place go, and to really devote myself to like making this whole gym thing work. So, and when I say gym thing, like, I'll just go ahead and fill you guys in. I'm trying to take over full management of the gym that I'm currently working at. I'm pretty much the assistant manager right now. It's really only the manager and me, and that's it. But I've got the opportunity to purchase the place. The only problem is that I'm not rich by any means. I have worked really hard to like make myself financially secure in what I do, kitty. But I don't know that I can get like a loan for the amount that I need to purchase the place. I already filled out some like small business applications or sent off some stuff to some of their small business lenders. But I talked to a guy at the Small Business Administration over Tennessee, and he said, that initial send is just to see if there are any interested parties. If that doesn't go through, he can give me a list of lenders in my area, and I can actually physically go in and speak with them. So I just don't know if I'm going to be able to purchase it outright myself. Now, I've got some backers. My boyfriend has some people that are interested. So it's been stressful. There's just a lot going on with it. And even if I don't end up purchasing it, I've spoken to the owner and I want to take over full management of it. Because the current manager that's in there is wanting to kind of like take a step back. So one way or another, I'm either going to be buying it myself or with a backer, or taking over full management. So it's kind of been a stressful process. And within that process, I decided to let this place go. So I teach 2, I'm only teaching 2 recovery yoga classes a month now. And for those of you that don't know from my past videos, I work for a nonprofit as well, as their health and wellness coach. And my hours got cut at the Madison location because our group has just gotten so small. So I'm really only here 2 times a month and for about an hour and a half total. So 45 minutes for the 2 times that I'm here. So I'm paying $300 a month just to store my stuff. So instead, some of this stuff I'm now working for Recovery Community at our Gallatin location, and I'm there pretty much every weekend. Whereas here, I'm just here 2 times a month. So, I'm gonna donate some of my stuff to that house because it's a men's house. And the other stuff I'm gonna take to the gym and put in one of the back areas. I'm not gonna pull it out until I officially know what's going on with the gym because I don't want my stuff being like broken and misused and all that kind of stuff. I've already taken my kettlebells and stuff over there because I really need to use them for my boot camp classes. And they didn't have anything. So I've already taken my kettlebells, my TRX and stuff, and my Bazoo ball has been completely deflated. My TRX has almost been broken. My adjustable kettlebell has been broken. So I'm not trying to like run any of my other stuff until I know what my stake is within the gym. So I'll be letting this place go, which is kind of bittersweet because this is where I started. Like, this is where I started. I got enough clients to be able to pay rent here and rent out my apartment that I had at the time. And I loved it because I had a little office right there and I worked on suits in there and I was here all day long. So I would schedule clients. I would get here by like 9 or 10. I would get my workout in. I would work with clients. I'd sit down. I'd work on suits. I'd play on the computer. I'd do research on more training methods and things like that. So more self-education. I'd train more clients. I'd run boot camp classes. I ran boot camp classes out in that parking lot. So, but you know what? It's time for me to move on. I have definitely outgrown this space. I had thought about keeping it because if COVID happened again, we like, not that it's not happening now, that's not what I meant. If we went through another shutdown because of COVID, I would have this space and I could see clients one at a time and us stay 6 feet apart, all that kind of good stuff, and not have to worry about anything. Plus, trainers could work virtually during that time as well, so I could easily do virtual classes in here and things like that. But I've just decided that I'm gonna let that go. So I will check back in with you guys in a minute. I've got a client calling over FaceTime for a session. Okay, so I finished with that FaceTime client. I forgot where I was at. But anyway, like I was saying, it's just going to be bittersweet leaving here because this is really where I got my start. It was like my own space. I loved it so much. I'll be honest with you, if I could continue training here, I would. But I just don't have enough equipment and things that I feel like I can get some of my clients a good workout. In particular, my male clients. I think my female clients would be okay, and they don't really care. I'm not training competitors one-on-one. I'm training lifestyle clients. So to be honest with you, my females can get a great workout with the things that I have, with like a bench, a barbell, dumbbells, plates, CC squat, pull-up bar, bands, things like that. But my guys, they have to push that heavier weight, and I'm just not going to be able to give them what they need. And I've got like 6 guys that I'm working with currently. So, and to be honest with you, since being at the gym, my clientele list has greatly increased because I'm seen and you have people coming in that are interested in that. So it has really helped me a lot business-wise. Not to mention the fact that I also get paid to be the assistant manager. So I get paid to work there while working there. So I think it's just time for me to let this place go. And you know what? I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. And I've been thinking about letting it go for a while, but I've just been so apprehensive of it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm just throwing away $300 a month. Plus, I'm paying half of the power here, and I don't even use it. Look at this. Isn't she the cutest? This is pretty much the space that she grew up in, to be honest with you. Because when I got her, I literally just got this space. So I got her at the end of September, and I got this space mid-October. So this is like pretty much her space. And she's not able to run around free in the gym. She was, but she was marking her territory and pooping and peeing everywhere. And she's not a pooper or peer in the house unless like she's sick or she got to go and we're not able to take her out. So, it's going to be sad, but at the same time, it's going to be $300 extra in my pocket. So, anyway, I'll make my last payment here September, but I'm going to pretty much have everything out before then. I'm actually going to have all the weights and everything moved out next week, and then I will be coming in and getting everything else. Like, I've got my degree and my certifications hanging on the wall. I have my trophies and everything laying over there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm about to text my next FaceTime client and tell her I can start early. And then I've got that yoga class I'm going to do. And then I'm going to be heading to the gym. I'll eat as soon as I get there. So I will get that. I'm going to get the rest of my meals today for you guys, I promise. I say that. I've not been good at it. I didn't do yoga or anything yesterday. I just had a really busy day. And I ended up having to take Ryan to pick his car up because he had new wheels put on it. And that was at least an additional hour at night. By the time I got home, it was like I was exhausted. So I ended up not doing anything yesterday. I am going to try to do some yoga and some stretching today. One thing I have been doing, and I know it's a little late in the game, I've been tanning this week. I know tanning is not great for you, but it does help my skin, and it does help with vitamin D releasing, and I feel like I need that right now. So I'm just going to tan this week. I'll tan next week, and then after that, I'm just going to hit the tanning bed once or twice a week and be done with it. So that's another thing that I'm doing. I'm having a lot of lower back pain. It almost feels like period pain, so I'm wondering if my body is trying to do something. However, I'm still at a pretty low weight. Like, I weighed this morning, I'm still 124.6. I'm not eating shitty, but I'm not, like, necessarily eating on a meal plan either. So, anyway. Alright, guys. I will check back in with you once I get to the gym with meal number 2. Guys, so this has been one of my meals for the week because I'm lazy and I don't want to make food. I've been just having 2 of these, but I don't know why I grabbed 3. I think it's all I had left. Kitty. So I'm going to have some tuna. Hot buffalo and the jalapeno are my favorites. I also really love the sweet and spicy. And I'm going to have some leftover rice cakes. I've been having rice cakes as well. Not this particular kind, but the mini, I think it's like Buffalo Ranch or something like that. But these were some that I had left. I'm going to eat those and this, and that's going to be my second meal. I can't get this set up. Those aren't my trophies. Mine are in there. So this is how I eat my tuna and rice cakes. The best rice cakes I've had, though. And I'm not a big person that's like, I put everything but the bagel seasoning on all my stuff. But the everything but the bagel rice cakes, these aren't them, but they are the shit. But I just wanted to show you guys, I literally just pack the tuna on top and eat it. When I had the little rice cake chips, the little bites, I would just pull my tuna out and dip it in. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling. I'm so tired of traveling. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm tired of traveling for shows. I'm tired of going to shows. I've still got another show to go to in 2 weeks. Thank God it's local. And then after that, I don't think I'll have to go to another show because I won't have clients competing until October. So, shows are exhausting. It's not just fun and games, and it's not like a trip. Like, I go there to work. This particular show, I don't have my clients in, but I do have posing clients. So, and Ryan is guest posing at this show. So it's work. He's going to have a booth we're going to have to be at. It's going to be a lot. I've been pretty much going nonstop since the Chattanooga show, which was the first week in June. So for 2 months, I feel like it's just been go, go, go. And I am not going to lie. My body is tired and I am over it. But I gotta start getting on a set meal plan next week. My off season officially starts August 1st. I've been thinking about my training. Ryan says he thinks I'll do better if I get a different coach because I have a hard time listening to him, which I don't agree with. I do everything he says. I don't necessarily agree with all of his training. So, anyway, I contacted one coach just to kind of see, but I think I'm pretty much going to do everything on my own for this off season and contest prep next year. So yeah, I'm thinking of training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and having Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off from training. Which, if I was talking to Ryan about this, he would be like, no, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's good to have that many days off in between. But here's the deal. With my work, like, it's like I don't have a rest day in the middle of the week. Because usually my rest day falls on one of my busiest days. Plus, Ryan and I do train together on Mondays, which is quality time for us. And I don't necessarily want to take that away. We were training together on Saturdays too, but both he and I have agreed that we need to have more, like, quality time outside of bodybuilding. So I don't know that I'm going to train on Saturday. He said if there was something we planned to do, he would make sure that his training worked around it. So we'll figure that out. All right, I'm going to eat the jalapeno one, and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. I wasn't planning on eating right now, but I was starting to get super hungry, and I was like, I better do this or I'm going to turn into a hangry person. So I'll see you guys when I get back to the gym. Alright, so next we've got a protein shake here. So this is just 1 scoop of protein powder, about 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter, ice, and water. And that is meal number 3 so far. See, I did it. I knew I would. I knew I'd forget to video one of my meals. So I just had 2/3 cup 2% Greek yogurt, about a cup of apple cinnamon Chex, and a tablespoon of peanut butter with a little bit of sugar-free syrup. Mix that all together. It's actually really delicious. Don't knock it till you try it. And that was the meal that I just had. So I'll probably have one more meal today at around 5 or 5:30, and that's just going to be another protein shake. before I head home and have my final meal for the day. If I do have that shake, I will...
All right, Miss Casey, see you.
Bye, have a good one. If I do have that shake, I'm not going to video it because it's just going to be the same as the last one. Protein powder, ice, little peanut butter, water. That's it. So, anyway, guys, check back in with you in a bit. I've got about 3.5 more hours left in my day. I am so ready to get this day over with. Alright guys, I'm home. I just got out of the shower and I totally, like I told you, forgot to video it. I made another protein shake, so I had that. I had 2 packs of protein bites that my client Jen makes. So they look like this. So I had 2 of these. It's made with protein powder, some peanut butter, oats, and then she puts, like this one's got chocolate chips in it. Some have Reese's, caramel. She kind of changes it up every week. But anyway, I had 2 of those. I'm really, really wanting a hamburger for some reason. So I may order a hamburger or I may eat the meal I had planned, which was just a salad, nothing fancy. So I'm not sure, but I am going to be deciding in the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So there we go. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. And like I said, I really suck at full days of eating. So the last meal that I had 5 ounces of chicken with salad with some black bean and corn salsa and some of the, I can't remember what the name is. Anyway, it's a yogurt dressing that's like cucumber ranch. That's like 45 calories. I had some of that, and then I had just a little bit of some Enlightened ice cream. I was really wanting a hamburger yesterday for some reason, but I'll be honest, I just didn't feel like ordering one. My body was just super tired and achy yesterday, so I was just not in a good space. But anyway, that is it for this vlog. I'm about to start the next one. It's going to be a good one because my boyfriend, right there, is guest posing for the Tennessee State Show. So we are actually on our way to Chattanooga as we speak. But anyway, I just wanted to do the outro to this vlog, and yeah, that way I can start the next.